So coming to a nice sitting position, if you need to sit on a chair or on a cushion, wherever, just come sitting and let your eyes close. And slowly scan the body and see how your spine is. So try to elongate the spine, so bring the shoulder blades together and then just drop the shoulders. And then slowly just relax the body and feel the contact between feet on the floor, the contact between the buttocks and the floor, and feeling your hips, your upper body, your arms, your hands, the contact between your hands and the knees, into the mudra of your choice. And then feeling the neck, the head in the center, and the chin parallel to the floor. So the neck is relaxed. Now taking a moment to just see whether there's any tension you can let go. And now feel the contact between your clothes and the body. The contact between the clothes and the body. And now bring your attention to your breath. So the breath in the nostrils, the breath going through both nostrils, and into the point between the eyebrows. So relax the face, relax the forehead. So feeling the breath. If you can deepen the breath a little bit. And then the next time your attention goes to the point between the eyebrows, in the middle of the head, we'll stay there and we will begin the class as we normally do with 3 ohms and a short prayer. So join me when you're ready. Inhale and exhale to begin. Inhale. And let go of anything that you need to let go of. And now inhale to Om. Sahana bhavato sahano bhunaktu sahaviryam tadavavahe tejasvinavaditamastu ma vittashavahe. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So welcome everyone this evening, and so we've got a few more people joining us today who are actually normally attend classes with my friend who's poorly at the moment. So I've opened this class for a few other people to join. So welcome everyone. And so today what we're going to do is we're going to do a bit of a class focused on releasing negative energy and attracting new energy. So just feelings and everything that we want to let go of. So we're going to do a lot of letting go. And then at the end, we will prepare ourselves to embrace the new. So, and this theme has been inspired by the Indian festival that's happening at the moment, which is Navratri, so the 9 nights. And so we will try and finish the asana quite early today. So we've got about 20 minutes or so to talk a little bit about this. This is quite helpful. And also with a little bit of a chant at the end. So for those who like the harmonium, and so we will have a little bit of a sing. So you don't need to have done it with me before. And so yeah, enjoy. And I know for those of you who will need to leave early, then that's fine. When we finish the relaxation part of it, then feel free to leave if you need to. That would be a nice kind of break if you don't want to stay for the latter part, but I do hope you stay with us. Okay, so I will just have to keep nipping in and letting people in. So, right. So now we'll just start sitting down with a simple neck exercise. So really just limbering the neck. And we're just going to bring the head down and then up to the ceiling and a little bit back, not too back. So exhale, coming down. Inhale, coming up. So just a few in your own breath, using your breath duration, not mine. And now we're going to do to the side. So inhale, exhale to one side, inhale back to the center. Exhale, opposite side, inhale to the center. So do 2 more each side with your own breath. Okay, so now we're just going to do a little bit more, which is just, if you like, just going in semicircles, or from the right side to the left, and then from the left to the right. So see if this feels good for you. And if there is any other neck stretch that you like, that works better for you, please do it. So just letting go of muscular neck tension. And then letting go of that practice. So now we're going to do the butterfly pose. So all of you would be familiar with this. So bringing the feet, the sole of the feet together, and then letting the knees drop. So we want the back nice and straight. So if you feel like your back is curving, that means you have to walk your feet a little bit away from you. And so you just choose wherever your feet will be at a point where you feel comfortable, and then your back is straight. So at this point, if you like, your arms can do anything. So you've got a choice of either inhaling, lifting the knee up, exhaling, bringing the knee down, or if you prefer, you can hold the feet and then just flutter your wings. So you'll feel this one a little bit more in the groin area. So just see which one of the two works best for your body today. So you choose. And if you're doing the one where you're lifting the legs, do and synchronize it with the breath. So yoga practice, synchronizing with the breath is a lot more efficient than not. Okay. And now wherever you are, just let go of the legs down with the knees down. And then now without moving, just stay there for a few breaths. So now we're just letting go. You might feel that maybe you're able to relax a little bit more in the pose, or maybe not. If this is an area that is tight for you, then you will not be able to go any further, and that's fine too. So we also store a lot of emotions around the hip area physically. The body recognizes these and stores them, these memories, in the cells. So with what we're trying to do today, which is just one of letting go. And then releasing the body. And now we're going to do a revolved seated straddle, so which is simply the legs outstretched, so not too far, whatever works for you. And then we're just going to do one side, and then we're just touching the opposite side. So I will just do it with you. So you can bring both arms to the side. Inhale, exhale, go to one side. Inhale, come back. Exhale, the other side. So you don't have to touch the toes or anything. It's just that little kind of a twisting movement. So just a dynamic movement. So with the breath. So inhale, coming out. Exhale, going there. So just see what works for you. You may not go very far at all. You may only be touching the knee, and that's okay too. So feeling that little bit of a twist though. And then coming back to the center. And now we're going to stay in this position. We're in the sitting position, but we're going to bring the legs in front of us. So if you need to sit on a block or on a cushion, do that. So we want your back to be straight and the legs to be out. And this is a practice that you've all done with me, which is pulling the rope. So I will just demonstrate. So we will start with the hands on the thighs. And so we will make a fist with the thumb inside with the right hand. So we'll inhale like so, grab the rope, exhale, coming down. And then we will inhale with the left hand to the center, grabbing a bit of force there, and then coming down. So now we'll start. So inhale, right arm up, grab, fixing on your rope, exhale, bringing it down, feeling the work in your arms as well. Inhale, left, grab, exhale, down. So feel the stomach engaged as well. Inhale, grab, and down. Left arm. Inhale, grab, and down. So 2 more in your own time with your own breath. So slowly try and slow down the breath. Okay. So when you're done, just bring the arms down and close the eyes for a moment. And now we're going to do the one which is churning the mill. So again, most of you would have done this with me. So the legs are wide apart and just whatever is comfortable. You don't have to overdo it. And then I will demonstrate now. We will we will interlace the fingers, and then we will go inhale forward, and then exhale, go down, inhale, forward, exhale, back. So the back is straight, and the hand stays the same distance from the floor to the hand all throughout the circle. Okay, so let's go for it. So we're going to go now clockwise. So we'll start leaning forward a little bit. So inhaling, and then exhale, coming back, and then inhale, forward of the circle, and then exhale, going back. Don't go back too much. So carry on and check where the distance between the hands and the floor. So relax the shoulders. So Archana, just drop your shoulders. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, perfect. And so Shanok, you might want to sit on a cushion or something. You just try if it's better on a cushion. Yeah. If it's not, then get rid of it. It's worth trying. So bring your legs a little bit closer. Yeah. Does that feel better? Okay, good. Okay, carry on. So the arms stay straight all the way. So we don't bend the elbows. The elbows, everything stays straight. And then now we reverse direction. We go in the opposite direction and going with your breath. So you, okay, right. Okay, so now just do one more and then coming to the center. Okay, so now we're going to do a pose that quite a few of us might struggle with, including myself. So I will demonstrate. So it involves a squat. So some of you might be able to do a squat and some of us not. So I will demonstrate and then we'll try and find a position that works for everyone. So basically it's just a squat. For some of us it's really natural, for some of us it isn't. So for those of us for whom a squat is not possible, you can grab a cushion or something that's not moving, a cushion, just so that you can rest. You can rest your heels on there, so you get that stability. So that's what we'll do. So now I'll demonstrate. So we will start here. We'll inhale and then we'll exhale, coming forward and then coming back to the center. So going forward, stretching the arm and then coming back. So see what you can do. And if this is really not working for your knees, then I'll invite you to do it standing with your legs bent, and then you do the same here and coming here. Okay, so you can do it standing as well if the knees are not playing ball today, which might be the case for quite a few of us. So the arms go, so you're going forward, the head is in between the hands, in between the shoulders, if you like, and then you're coming, the back is nice and straight. Exhaling forward, inhaling back. So making sure the back is nice and straight. And if this is not working, then please stand, do the standing one. So that's absolutely fine too. So you choose. Yeah, so the standing, so it's going, bend your knees if you're standing, arms forward, bend your knees a little bit more for those who are standing, and then go forward and then come up. So forward, the same upper movement. So nice and straight, curving the upper back, head in between the shoulders. So just like so. Okay. And then relax. Perfect. And then coming back to the center. And then we're just gonna take one moment to kind of come back and just lie down for one pose. So we'll just lie down for a moment, just letting the body rest. We won't be here for long. So in the Shavasana position, just letting go and breathing, making your exhalation longer than your inhalation. So really increasing your inhalation, the length of your exhalation. So inhale for a count of 2 and exhale for a count of 4 or 3, whatever feels right. So we've done quite a few exercises quite rapidly. So now we really do need the body to kind of relax completely. So in your Shavasana position, concentrate on your breath. And if you need to do anything in the position physically to rest, then please do. So resting, keeping focus with the breath. So the series of exercise that we've done, so we've done the revolve, seated straddle, the pulling the rope and churning the mill, and the squatting one, which is actually called the garland pose. And so these poses are part of the Bihar School of Yoga Pavanmuktasana Series 3. So we have done this quite a few times. So, and the idea behind this series is to unblock the energy that's kind of stuck in the body around the abdominal area. So that's what we've done. And now we're going to be doing one more, which is not strictly part of the group, but which is quite a nice exercise to do. So we will now do the half boat, followed by the full boat. So bending the left knee, keeping the right leg outstretched. So the arms are by the side of the body, and the hands are in the same position, and the arms and the hands are in the same position as when you're walking. So the palm of the hands are facing the side of the legs, or the, if you like. So then on the inhalation, we'll lift the leg, the right foot 2 inches off, lift the head, look at the toe, tensing the body, lift the arms as well, and then exhaling, coming down. Okay, so now I'll talk you through. So engage your stomach, lift the leg a few inches, not too high, look at your foot, tensing the body, and then when you need to breathe out, come down. So we'll do 2 more, so 3 each side, in your own time, in your own breath. So don't lift the leg too high. So tensing everything. Lifting the head, lifting the toe, not too high. And the arms come off the floor as well. So lift the arms a little bit off the floor. Yeah, perfect. And then exhaling, coming down. And then once you've done 3, we will change side. So this time bending the right and out, stretching the left leg. So 3 breaths in your own time. So inhaling, tensing the body, exhaling, coming down. So inhale, lift the arms up as well a little bit, tensing the body as much as you can. Use the exhalation to come down, lovely. So make sure that you do the same number on each side. So 1 more. So the arms just go to the same height as your legs, so they don't go high up. Okay, 1 more. And then once you've done that, we can try both legs. So if you know both legs is not for you today, then please don't do it. But if you think it is, then you can have a go. And if it isn't, then you can change. So now bringing the legs close together again, arms by your side, again, the same. And then this time we will do both legs. But if you like, if you can't do both legs today, then do 1 at a time. So inhale, both legs up, lift the head up a little bit. And then when you need to breathe out, come down. So the arms don't go too high up. They just go by the side of the legs. So inhale. So and then exhale down. So inhale, feel the stomach tense, and then exhale, coming down. 1 more. If you're doing single legs, that's wonderful. And then down. And now we'll all go 1 more time if you like. And then we'll breathe in the position. So we'll just stay there and breathe. So if you can. So the stomach, you might feel a little bit of a shake in the stomach, and that's fine. So bring your hands a little bit closer to the body. Okay. All right. So when you're done, relax. And then bring the knees into the chest. So bringing both knees into the chest. And then just relax here for a moment. And then drop both knees to the right. And then outstretch your left arm. Look in the direction of the left hand. If you can have both shoulders on the floor, do so. And relax in your twist. So closing the eyes here, if it feels good. And breathe. So notice where you're holding tension. And if you need to let go of that tension, if you can let go of that tension, do so. Ask yourself whether that tension is needed where you are.
And then just stay here for one more breath. Again, letting any tension disappear. And then coming back to the center. And then to the other side. So bringing both knees back to the center. Dropping them to the left-hand side. Outstretch the right arm. Look in the direction of the right arm and hand. And if you can, close your eyes, close your eyes. And let go. So anything that you need to help you in this pose, go for it. A few more breaths. So letting go of any tension that you encounter. That's not necessary in this pose. One more breath. And then coming back to the center. And then rocking forward and back if that feels good for your body, giving the back a massage. If not, then just come up into a sitting position, just normally. No need to rock and roll. And then, so the next pose that we're going to do is a pose that we've done again quite a bit, is the lion breath pose. So again, this is really good to let go of pent up emotions, of energy that we don't need. So you can sit in two positions if you like. So you can sit in Vajrasana, so which is on your knees on your heels, if that feels good for your body. But if your knees do not allow, then you can come in cross-leg position. So up to you. So the original position is in Vajrasana, but then the knees are a little bit apart. So the knees are quite apart, but you can sit in normal cross-leg position. And for some of us, Vajrasana might be comfortable with a cushion just in between there, so you can sit on a cushion. So you can try and see, but the idea is to be comfortable. So if it means that you just sit cross-legged, that's fine. So I will demonstrate first for those who haven't done this with me. So your pause, so these are your paws because you're a lion now. So come with your fingers pointing back towards you. So, and if this is not too much, then you can put your paws with the toes pointing forward. So that's fine. So up to you. And then here, the concentration is at the point between the eyebrows. So that's where we are. And then we will keep the concentration there. We will inhale. And then on the exhalation, we'll bring the tongue out, open the mouth wide. And then we will do one silent one. So with the exhalation, we'll exhale. And then we will do one with the roaring lion. So I will demonstrate. So so this is going to be noisy, right? So and it's got to be. So inhale. So it's going to be noisy, not pretty, not melodious or anything like that. Just let go whatever it comes. Okay, so I will talk you through. So we're going to do the silent breath first. So getting into your legs position, so your paws pointing back to you or in front as you like. So, but make sure you're kind of secure here. So inhale. And then with the exhalation, bring your tongue out. A silent lion. So you can, if you want to take a breath in between, you can just come back a little bit. Otherwise, just stay here. So inhale, and then exhale, open your mouth, tongue out. One more, silent lion. And now we're going to do 3 breaths with the roaring lion. So enjoy and just let go of anything. That's the idea of what we're doing today. So you're looking at the point between the eyebrows. It's not going to sound nice. It's just what it is. And one more. And then when you're done, then just come sitting for a moment here, feeling the effect of the practice on the body. You might or might not experience a little feeling of lightness or anything, whatever it is, just acknowledge it. There are mixtures of reactions to this pose. Sometimes people feel relieved, sometimes people cry, sometimes it's just very, very different. And whatever it is, just accept it and it's fine. Just observing. You might not feel anything at all. And that's good too. Anything is fine. It just is. And then now we'll come up slowly into the standing sequence. And so just coming up slowly, one knee at a time forward and then coming up. Okay, so we're going to do a series of static warrior poses. So we're going to do warrior
okay.
1.
I found this on the web for static warrior poses. Check.
Sorry about that. I don't know why Siri just comes.
Here's what
Okay. So we will start with bringing our coming into Tadasana first. So take a moment to be here, feeling the ground, feeling strong, and then bring the right leg back. So we're going to start with the right foot is kind of like about 30 degrees. And then the distance between the 2 legs is like a tram track, or needs to be enough so that your hips stay looking forward. Okay, so we don't want the hips to turn. We just want the hips square here to the front. So some of us might need to go a little bit more and some of us a little bit less. So we will bend the front knee, keeping the back leg straight, and then bring the arms up. So here, if your arms hurt, if you've got issues with shoulders, you can always keep your hands on your waist. So if you've got your arms up, just release the shoulders. So there are many variations of this. This is just one that we're going to do today. So front knee bend, back knee straight today. So feeling strong, the chest is nice and open, shoulders are down, and you're just fixing at a point and just feeling the pose. So just check if your hips have gone to the side, just gently bring them back to the middle. So the warrior poses are very important to help us feel confident. They help us develop the quality of confidence and strength, mental strength, physical strength. 2 more breaths. And then bring the arms down, and then bring the back foot to meet the front foot. Okay, so now we're going to repeat the same on the other side. So this time we will bring the left leg back. So now you know what kind of distance works for your body. Some of us might need a little bit more distance between the two, and some of us a little bit less. So making sure the hips are square. So the front knee is at the moment straight. And then we'll bring the arms up, inhale. And then exhale, bend the knees, let the arms, let the shoulders sink. And also the position of the knee, which I forgot to mention on the other side, you need to be able to see your big toe of the right foot. So if you can't see your big toe, that means you need to bring the knee back a little bit. Again, if you've got issues with shoulders, keep the arms at your hips, at your waist. That's fine too. So feeling that nice openness in the upper body. So fixing a point and not collapsing in the inner arch of the left foot. So the body is nice and straight, so you're not going forward or back. So it is like in the center. So connecting with that breath. Feeling strong. For those of you who know Ujjayi breath, you can practice Ujjayi now. If not, then that's okay. Don't worry about what I'm talking about. I'm not going to teach it today. So breathe normally if you've not done Ujjayi with me before. And then bring the hands down first, and then coming back to the center. So now we're going to do one more warrior pose, which is a warrior 2 pose. And so for this one, you want your legs a little bit further apart. So twice or 3 times hip distance, depending on how flexible you are. So just twice is fine. It doesn't have to be too much. You will just be able to adjust it yourself based on the position. So we will talk through this. So we'll inhale, both arms to the side. Exhale, the shoulders down. So here we will turn the left foot 90 degrees. So, and then the left arch is directly opposite the left heel is directly opposite the right arch. So in one straight line. So breathing here. And now exhaling, bend the left knee. And then turn to look, just turn your head, your neck, so that you can look at the middle finger of your left hand. And here again, have a little peep at your toe, at your left toe. You should be able to see that toe. If you can't, if you can't, then that means your knee is too forward. And if you can see the whole foot, that means your knee is not bent enough. So you can adjust your position in this now based on what you need to do. And then again, making sure you're not collapsing in the inner arch of the right foot. And also you're not squeezing with the toes of your left foot. So just relaxing here. Again, just relaxing the shoulders and fixing your attention on your middle right hand. Again here, feeling warrior-like. And then bring the arms down, straighten the left leg, and then come back to the center. And now we'll do the same thing to the other side. So we'll do the same to come up in the pose as well. So we will start by inhaling the arms up, exhale the shoulders down. And now inhale, turn the right foot so that the right heel is in line with the left arch. So take an extra breath here. And then on your next exhalation, bending the right knee. And then just checking whether you can see your right toe. And then turning the head to look at the middle finger of your right hand. So just staying in that position. So release your shoulders down a little bit, Catherine, just a little bit down. Yeah, perfect. Fran, bring your arm a little bit down, just a little bit. Yeah, perfect. So your arms are at eye level, but then the shoulders are down. So just staying here. So just checking the feet, you're not squeezing too much with the toes, with the front toes. So apparently you need to go a little bit back. You're a little bit forward, I think. Yeah, perfect. Okay, and then now coming back to the center and relaxing. So this is a little bit harder than it looks. So now we're gonna come down to the floor for two breathing exercises before we relax. So if you want to come down and so taking a moment to relax those. So we'll just relax in sitting. If you want to go into child pose, if you need to relax in any other poses, that's fine. Just taking a few breaths here. So we're going to be sat down for about 5 minutes. So if you want to just make yourself comfortable. And I will, while you rest, I will explain the first practice. So for those who haven't done it with me before, don't worry too much. I mean, I will try and explain it. I will explain it properly to you after the class. So we're going to do Kapalbhati, which is the shining skull. And so basically we'll inhale normally, and then we'll bring one hand on the belly. So I will talk you through all this. Left hand in chin mudra. For those who are used to it, then you can have both hands on the knees. And so we'll inhale normally, and then at the exhalation, it's a little bit of a forceful exhalation. So inhale normally, and then not too much, the face is relaxed. It is a little bit forceful, but it is not so forceful that you kind of make the whole body move. So only the stomach moves, and I mean, obviously little bits of around might move, but not forcefully, like so. Okay, so so coming in your sitting position. So inhale, and then exhale, and at the end of the exhale, we all try this first, the forceful one. So I will now do a count. If you can follow the count, do so. So I'll say 1, and then when I'll say 2, it's the exhalation. 1 is inhale, 2 is exhale. So 2 is exhale. I will do the 2 a little bit more. So you can join me with this count if you like. If this is too much for you, you can just go in at your own rhythm. So beginners, hands on the navel, right hand on the navel, left hand in chin mudra. Everyone else, both hands in chin mudra. So inhale, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and relax. So take a deep breath, inhale, oops, inhale completely, and then exhale completely. Inhale and exhale. So 2 more breaths. Okay, so now we're going to go into the next breathing exercise, which is Nadi Shuddhi. So again, this is quite simple, so I will explain. So the left hand is in Chin Mudra, and then the right hand is in Vishnu Mudra. So the so this is just a bit confusing with a cat around, who needs attention. So bending the index finger and the middle finger. So you've got your thumb like so, and then you've got the ring finger and the little finger. So bringing your right thumb on your right nostril, and then we will be using the index finger of the right hand on the left nostril. So if you're not used to this, you can just have a little play. So now the practice is just, I'll just quickly demonstrate. So we'll inhale through the right, through the left, exhale through the right, inhale right, and then exhale left. So that is 1 round. So we inhale through the same nostril that we have exhaled from. So let's try this. So blocking your right nostril, inhale through the left, block the left, exhale right, inhale right, exhale left. This is 1 round. So second round, inhale left, block the left nostril with the ring finger, exhale right, inhale right, block the right nostril with the thumb, exhale left. So you carry on for 3 more rounds in your own time, making the breath smooth and slow. So the breath is silent, smooth and slow. And then when you've finished your 3 rounds, you can just lie down in Shavasana. So I know that you've done. So we've got a short relaxation today, just 5 minutes. So in the Shavasana position, when you're there, bringing your arms with your palms facing up, letting the shoulders relax, and then with your eyes closed, your arms are still on the mat if possible. Just really relax the body, and then let the body sink into the floor. And in this position, just letting your body go, letting your body relax. So we will do tensing and relaxing, which will be, so 10 on your next breath in, tense your right leg, lift your right leg off the floor a few centimeters, just your right leg, really tensing that leg. And then on a breath out, just let go. So inhale, left leg up, tense, and then release. Tense your buttocks and hips. With the inhalation, lift the buttocks and hips if possible, if not, just tense. And then with an exhalation, let go completely. So now make a fist with your hands. Inhale, lift the arms, the hands off the floor, just a few centimeters, not too much. If you lift too much, then when you let go, you'll hurt yourself. And then just let go, dropping on the floor, and that should make a little bit of a noise. And then inhale, the chest up, lifting the chest, just the chest off the floor, really squeezing the shoulder blades together, and let go. And now squeeze all your facial muscles in the direction of the nose. Imagine you've eaten a sour lemon, really squeezing all the facial muscles. And then let go. Now open your eyes, open your mouth, bring your tongue out, stretching all the facial muscles this time. So letting go. And now close your eyes again. So with an exhalation, turning the neck to one side, and with the inhalation, turning it back to the center. With the next exhalation, turning the neck to the other side, and then back to the center, and then relax. So now you will mentally repeat after me. I relax my feet. I relax my feet. My feet are relaxed. I relax my legs. I relax my legs. My legs are relaxed. I relax my hips and buttocks. I relax my hips and buttocks. My hips and buttocks are relaxed. My lower body is relaxed. My lower body is relaxed. My lower body is completely relaxed on the floor. And I relax my abdomen, chest and clavicle. Abdomen, chest and clavicle are relaxed. I relax
my lower back, middle back, upper back, lower back, middle back, and upper back are relaxed. I relax my hands, my fingers, back of the hand, palm of the hand. My hand is relaxed. My hands are relaxed. My hands are relaxed. My hands are relaxed. I relax my wrist and lower arms, elbows, upper arms. My entire arms are relaxed. My entire arms are relaxed. I relax my shoulders and shoulder blades. I relax my shoulders and shoulder blades. My shoulders and shoulder blades are relaxed. I relax my chin and jaw. Chin and jaws are relaxed. I relax my mouth, teeth, and tongue. Mouth, teeth, and tongue are relaxed. Mouth, teeth, and tongue are relaxed. Mouth, teeth, and tongue are relaxed. I relax my lips and cheeks. Lips and cheeks are relaxed. Lips and cheeks are relaxed. My lips and my cheeks are relaxed. I relax my eyes and nose. Eyes and nose are relaxed. I relax my ears. I relax my ears. My ears are relaxed. I relax my forehead. I relax my forehead. My forehead is relaxed. I relax my head, scalp, and neck. Head, scalp, and neck are relaxed. My entire body is relaxed. My entire body is relaxed. My entire body is completely relaxed on the floor. My entire body is relaxed. Now bring your attention to your breath. And as you're breathing in, imagine it's the first time you're breathing. Feel the health-giving oxygen penetrating in your body, rejuvenating and nourishing every single cell. And when you breathe out, let go of anything that's not wanted at this point in time. Inhale, energy, health, positivity. Exhale, negativity, tensions, toxins, diseases, anything that we don't want. So continuing a few breaths in your own time, on your own. Now, let go, and then bring your attention to your breath, and slowly bringing a little bit of movement to your hands and your toes and different parts of your body. And then coming onto one side, and then when you're ready, coming up into a sitting position. And then this is better. Can people hear me still? Can people hear me still? Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good. Thank you. All right. Sorry, it's just a little bit of a nightmare. I've kind of had to. Oh, this is not the easiest. Okay, there we go. I've had to go on my mobile phone for the sound so that I can. Okay. So I just wanted to take this opportunity to talk a little bit about the Navratri festival, which is happening now. So for some of you, this might be very familiar, and for some of you, it might be something you've not heard of before. Okay, so the Navratri festival is celebrated all around India and other countries where there are people from the Indian community mainly. And so the idea is for over these 9 nights, there is the different forms of the mother that is worshipped. So there are some beautiful pictures here, and I'm not going to talk through each one of them. So there's so much information on the internet about this. So basically, each day there is a particular form of the mother that is worshipped, and each time she's associated with different qualities. And of course, all of them are really wonderful qualities. And I haven't listed them all here, but so for instance, on day 2, it's about the brahmacharini, and the qualities are about love, loyalty, wisdom, and knowledge. And on the 3rd day, so today is actually the 3rd day, it's Chandraganta, and it's about spirituality and inequality. So, and I will talk more about the significance of this. I just wanted to sort of give you a little bit of what the pictures are like, and there are some forms that are quite scary and some that are quite peaceful, and they're all just different aspects of the mother. So for us, what's the relevance of this? So, so again, here there are various connotations of what we do. People have very elaborate elaborate rituals that's done, that's recited, and some people do dancing and various things. But then sometimes, well, this is the outermost layer of what is celebrated. But I want to go into the significance and the inner meaning of this festival, which sometimes people who do the outer ones do not really engage with so much. But so I want to just focus on that a little bit. So the 9 nights is to fight darkness, really. So at the end of the first night, the 9 nights, there's light. So in very many cultures, there is this idea of darkness and light. And so one that I've talked about this before, but this one I thought was quite nice. So in the 15th century, there was St. John of the Cross coined the term dark night of the soul. And again, this is to describe the passage of the soul through the critical period that is very necessary to bring about spiritual development. So this darkness here is not to mean literal darkness as the nights are closing in here, but it's actually also to reflect our inner turmoil.
So things within us that are perhaps not so great, that we could work on a little bit. So the significance of all this festival is to remind us of our essence. And our essence, and again, I've talked about this in different contexts before. So who we really are. So we are essentially spiritual beings having a human experience, and not the other way around. So we are not humans having a spiritual experience, but we are essentially divine and spiritual, but we're having this human experience in this body. So the practices during the festival, or in fact, most of the festivals in this tradition, is to help us connect with this essence and the one consciousness that unites us all. So one thing to really realize is that even though there are many gods and goddesses in this tradition, and this is the form that we connect with, but underlying that there is the one consciousness. So that is the one that we're trying to connect with. But then, because we don't know how to connect with consciousness, so therefore we use these various forms that may speak to us to help us gain that connection. So, and then the final bit about what we can use this festival for is to cleanse out or to work on our lower qualities. I mean, I'm just kind of a little bit cautious about the use of language here. I mean, lower qualities is not this, doesn't mean you're a bad person, we're bad people or whatever. But we have, by virtue of having a human body, we have got some qualities that need a little bit of work on. Okay, so I think I will talk about this one, which is which is talking about what happens and what these 9 nights, what we work on, and then to get what. So basically overcoming the following, and then to embrace something else. So basically, at the end of the first night, during the first night, we want to eliminate spiritual darkness, which exists in the form of laziness, procrastination, lack of motivation, grief, fear, wrong understanding. So these are all things that we can identify with some days more than another. So by the first night, the belief is that by doing the practices or by just meditating on the divine, we have an unbroken thought of the divine. So for the second night, it is about hatred, which manifests itself in the form of jealousy, anger, revenge, intolerance, and dislikes, strong dislikes. So, and so by the end of the second night, we start embracing the idea of universal love, goodwill, and equanimity here. So this is a term that is used very often, which kind of means that we don't react too much to what is happening. We just accept things as they are. I mean, it doesn't mean that, if there is strong injustice, you accept it, but it is just protecting us so that we come to accept various things that happen a bit more easily. And then the third one is about this word, which is not really a word, which is mindness. So in the form of attachment, passion, greed, insatiation, selfishness, and pride. So, I mean, we do know nowadays about greed, about how we as a society can be quite selfish. And then we try and get rid of some of these qualities and we want to embrace the quality of simplicity. And the fourth night, we work on worldly tendencies in the form of desires, ultra comfort and luxuries, so and the use and exploitation of other people, as well as Mother Nature, to give us comforts that we don't necessarily need. So by the end of the fourth night, we want to strive towards purity and to free ourselves from harmful worldly desires. And here, I think the one that I'm really thinking of here is Mother Nature and all that we do to her. So it is something to think about.
And then the fifth night is talking about this, and I've not used a technical term here. It's about me in the form of hypocrisy, vanity, arrogance, and stubbornness. So this is where we think the world, the tendency for people to think that the world revolves around us and we are in control of everything, and all that kind of things, which can result into arrogance. And without wanting to do anything more here, we can look around us, leaders around us, and there are loads of these lower qualities that come through quite strongly. And here we go from that to what I've called here saintly humility. So it is just being humble, knowing that we can't control everything, and then just being humble about things. And then on the sixth night, so we want to overcome the fact that we don't know what is real, or what is permanent and what is not permanent. So we sometimes think that this body is permanent, but we know it isn't. We think that the subject, is not permanent, but actually it is. So it is just really not really knowing what is permanent in this world and what is permanent. And in previous forum, I've talked about the real happiness and the fleeting happiness, if you like. And here, what we want to achieve is relationship with the divine. When we've got that, then we will be able to distinguish this, what is real and what isn't, or not real, sorry, what is permanent and what isn't. And then there is this thing which I've called non-self-recognition, which I've talked again before. So it is kind of saying that we think that we are the body, we're the mind, and essentially, well, we are not. So I'm not going to talk about this today, but this is just really knowing that I'm not the body. And if you don't agree with it, that's fine as well. But it's just kind of giving you a little bit of something to think about. And then we don't really know our real nature. We don't really know who we are. And we kind of, and I'll talk about the ninth one together. It is not knowing that we are actually the divine, we are divine beings. And so this is the pure spiritual awareness and the oneness with the divine. So whatever version of the divine that we're talking about, so I leave that to you. So basically, this is the inner meanings of these 9 nights. So we will now do a universal prayer together. So which will kind of let us think a little bit about these qualities and invite things that we want. So join me and recite with me the universal prayer. So those of you, when we've had face-to-face classes, you know this prayer, we've had it together before. And again, here you can bring your own beliefs into this. So this is kind of across cultures. So this is a universal prayer, and so join me if you like and meditate on its meaning. So we'll repeat together. O adorable Lord of mercy and love, salutations and prostrations unto thee. Thou art omnipresent, omnipotent and omniscient. Thou art Sat Chit Ananda. Thou art existence, knowledge and bliss absolute. Thou art the indweller of all beings. Grant us an understanding heart, equal vision, balanced mind, faith, devotion, and wisdom. Grant us inner spiritual strength to resist temptation and to control the mind. Free us from egoism, luster, anger, greed, hatred, and jealousy. Fill our hearts with divine virtues. Let us behold thee in all these names and forms. Let us serve thee in all these names and forms. Let us ever remember thee. Let us ever sing thy glories. Let thy name be ever on our lips. Let us abide in thee forever and ever. Okay, so, and now to finish, we will just do one little chant. So, unfortunately, we can't unmute everyone. It would have been really nice if we could, but so we're gonna, so join me when you're ready. And if you don't want to chant, you can simply just listen to it. And it's really simple. So I'll chant it once and then you just join. So we will, the bit that says Durga there, we will change it with Lakshmi, Saraswati, Mother, and Mary in whatever order we get to. So just join me. And I will try and make sure the sound works, so it might not always, so let's see. Namostute, namostute, Jai Shri Durga, Namostute, 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 Jai Shri Durga, Namostute, 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 Jai Shri Durga, Namostute, 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 Jai Shri Lakshmi, Namostute, 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 Jai Shri Lakshmi, Namostute, 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 Jai Shri Saraswati, Namostute, 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 Jai Shri Saraswati, Namostute, 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 Jai Shri Mary, Namostute, 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 Jai Shri Mary, Namostute, 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 Jai Shri Mary, Namostute, 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 Jai Shri Mother, Namostute, 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 Jai Shri Mother, Namostute, 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 Namostute,
keep your eyes closed for a moment, feeling the vibration. And we will finish with 3 Oms. And so we will inhale the hands up in prayer and then exhaling, drawing light around us to protect us. So when you're ready, inhale. So keeping the light, the protective light around you for as long as possible. Thank you very much for joining me today.